So this actually, I know it sounds really trivial, but this is such a useful feature. And guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we have a special video because the update we've all been waiting for is finally here. So what we have is the new update that is going to give us the Disney Plus that we've all been waiting for. So the girls are going to be super excited about that. We've got the car wash mode, we've got some dash cam improvements. The auto dimming mirrors is now a feature in which we can toggle. One of the things I think that's going to be really useful is the ability to change the range. So we're going to be able to toggle between the percentage and miles. So there's some other features as well. This more language support that's come. That's going to be super useful for the people within those particular regions. But guys, we'll trigger it off and then we'll show you some of those features. All right guys, so we're in the car. This time we're going to trigger it from the car. Let's do something different. You can also do it from your phone. So guys, if you've already got a Tesla, you would have probably got a prompt. If not today, I know they sort of cascade the rollout, but you will get it if you haven't got it already. So mine came up this morning. So it's 2021.24.5. so this is a major release. Guys, we're going to trigger it off from the car. So we got the software update. We're gonna press it a couple of times so that we can start it off, and there you have it. Boom. All right, so listen guys, this is gonna take about 25 minutes, so we're gonna let this run. I'm not gonna sit in the car, but guys, I thought while we wait for this, let me take you back to a wedding that we went to. So we went to a wedding that was a sort of a partial road trip to Coventry, up in the Midlands, and we had a fantastic time. It was a great family wedding, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that, and you'll see us traveling up there, sort of things that we got up to. We did stay overnight there, and we'll show you a little bit of the wedding. So guys, we'll move over to that, and then we'll come back to the update in a minute. So guys, look what I've got in front of me. It's a Model X. Look at that. That looks nice. There's a 90D. So it's obviously a few years old. Probably a 2016 or 2017 or something. But looks nice, doesn't it? And we get it all. The view spoiled by a Yaris. Never mind. But there you go. Tesla en route. Okay, we are here, Dunchurch Park, finally. At 9:33 we got here, and it's still got quite a bit of charge, over 200 miles charge. This is nice. Right, we're gonna park up, so I'll see you in a second. Guys, it's the next day here. We've managed to get to this manor lodge where the wedding is going to take place. So we had a bit of an errand to do, as you saw. It was a really long journey because we had to get to Essex. We actually had to pick the bride's flowers. So the flower and the garland she's going to use, we had to go and pick that up and then make it back over to the Midlands. So we're on the border with Coventry, Warwick, that sort of area. So it's a really nice place here, but oh, it was such a long journey. And then we had to go to another hotel before we settled down here to deliver those flowers, so the bride had it very fresh and early in the morning. So today we're just gonna chill out a little bit. We're gonna wait for the reception time, which I think is going to be about 1 o'clock. So we may show you a little bit around this place. It's quite
quite scenic here.
The website said there's tennis court.
And there's tennis, so we might play a bit of tennis. So the car was absolutely amazing. We did end up having to charge twice, not because it needed it, it's because we went past South Mims, we decided with the traffic to stop. We had a charge and we had some early dinner, but then we had to come back that way on the way over to Coventry. So we stopped again for a quick break, and we just gave it a real top-up charge. So we just got another 20-30 miles. We might as well, we were there anyway. And it was a smooth driving. I used autopilot almost the whole way. Wasn't that much traffic. You saw there was a 60-mile-an-hour limit, but that was it. So again, brilliant driving the Tesla, very smooth and very relaxing as it was on to drive, especially in that traffic. So we'll catch you in a bit.
Okay guys, so we're just going to breakfast.
Just had a nice breakfast. This place is beautiful. I think this is where the drinks canopy is going to be. So we'll take a few shots of that, so that we'll sort of include that so you guys can see it. But it's a lovely day. That's our helicopter. It's come to take us, hasn't it? So we're at the wedding. All happening now. Reception time. Party time.
Yeah, party.
Do better than that. Hip hip! And even louder, hip hip! One for all the love and luck in the world, hip hip!
guys, we're on our final day on our way back. So we're gonna probably stop off and do something. So the first thing, while we're deciding, we're using the lucky option on the sat nav to really see where we could go, and it's coming up with different types of options. So we're just scrolling through that. But I thought while we do that,
there's a charger nearby.
there's a charger nearby. I think we've got 165 miles. We could probably get to London, but we're gonna try the nearest supercharger, which I think is 5 miles away. So we're going to cancel this, and we're going to go to the Rugby supercharger. So I'll show you what that's like. 250 kilowatts, so it should be quite a fast charge. Only 5 miles away, so we'll catch you en route. For the Tesla chargers, guys.
Yep.
We are nearly there. That wasn't bad. It took us what, 10 minutes to get here?
15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes. Undercut it slightly. All right, so we're going to try the Rugby supercharger.
Yes.
Let's see what it's like. It's supposed to be quick, isn't it? Is it in the services?
I think so.
Left. Okay.
Possibly. More than likely.
Let's try 250 kilowatt charger. So these look a bit different. So these are the black chargers, and they only have a single cord in them. So that's how you could tell the difference, guys. So when they're a mixture of them, make sure if you want the 250 kilowatt charger for the Model 3s, you go for the one that's got the black handle. Let's plug this in. Right, okay, we started charging. Let's see how fast this 250 kilowatt charger is gonna go. So we are at 110. Come on, keep going. Okay, 113. So guys, 250 kilowatt charger, still not giving me any different speed to the 150 so far. So that's a bit of a shame. I thought we'd be like half our time here, but
I think it's because other people are using it.
yeah, maybe because it's other people using this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's at least 5 or 6 Teslas already charging. So there you go. So I've just met Phil from leasing.cars. Great guy. So I'm going to tag you for sure.
Thank you very much. Love to meet you guys.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that was Phil. Fantastic guy. He has a Model X. So this was his first time he's used a supercharger. So he's an absolute noob. So he did ask me to just explain a little bit more about supercharging. So it's so easy. Basically, as you've seen in my previous videos, you just drive up here and you plug in. It will use your Tesla account that you've already got on file, and it will use whatever card you got in there. And he was really interesting because he's got a company car, that Model X, and
you know, he wanted to potentially switch between a corporate card on his account and a personal card, and I need to investigate that. I'm not sure how easy it is to do that. It's not like using Apple Pay and then swiping the card you want to use. I think it is the card on file, but we'll check that out. But really nice guy. He's based out in Manchester, so guys, give him a follow. If you're interested in leasing, check this guy out. Fantastic. I think he went to a Spartans event, so he was quite bruised up and things like that, but really nice chap. And his Model X, he's had it for less than a year now, and the great thing with him is he had a dog in the back, if you can see in the pictures. And the thing is, he's got a 6-seater configuration, and he was saying he finds it a little bit difficult, so things move about a bit. So guys, think about that, because that's really interesting feedback. So he prefers a 7-seater, and wish he'd had a 7-seater. So I think it's just the folding capability of the seats, and also just the ability to keep everything in the bag. He didn't find the 6-seater that practical. So some good tips from Phil today. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're just finishing up on charge. We've met some lovely people already at this brand new supercharger station in Rugby.
So guys, the update is all done. I put my profile on. Let's have a look. What's changed? All right, guys. So let's have a look at some of the features. The one that I was so interested in was the ability to quickly toggle with your miles. So can you see? I pressed it, and I can get to the amount of miles that I've got left on the charge. So healthy charge 262. I did charge it overnight a couple of nights ago. Haven't really used it much since then. And 77%, so I can just switch it. That is so convenient when you just want to have a default mode but just want to flick between the two. So I really like that. Before we start to go into too much details, let's go and have a look at the release notes. So we'll go to the software. Let's see what they've put out onto the release notes. They're always hit and miss with the release notes. Sometimes you get a lot of details, other times it's a bit sketchy. So here we go. So we got the car wash mode. So this actually, I know it sounds really trivial, but this is such a useful feature, because you have to manually try and turn things off when you're getting your car washed, with the wipers going off and all those sort of things. So this is a really useful feature. We've got the mirror auto dim as a vehicle improvement. So let's scroll through that. So now we can enable and disable the automatic dimming on the mirrors. So we can go to controls, mirror, and mirror auto dimming. So we'll check that out in a minute. We've got some dash cam improvements. So whenever your car detects some occurrence of a safety event, it's going to automatically trigger. So again, that is, the more the car can intuitively decide what it needs to do for us, I think the better. Because the last thing you want to do is hit the horn and do all of these different things for it to be activating. So that is a really good improvement. We've just had a bit of a play with the range display. I love that. That is a neat feature. I think you guys are going to love that. We've got the remain connected to Wi-Fi in drive. So this is, I suppose, could be quite useful. You're sitting on the drive, you put it into drive, and then suddenly the Wi-Fi turns off. So I could see a bit of a use for this. Not a major piece, because normally if you're going to put it in drive, you're going, right? And lastly, we've got new language support. So we've got Hungarian, Romanian, and Russian as new language support. For you guys from those regions, good for you. You are now supported. All right, so guys, let's play about with this. I'm going to keep switching it over, and we'll keep coming back. So let's look at the car wash mode first off. So we can go to controls, service, and car wash mode. So we go to controls, service, and there it is at the top. Car wash mode closes all your windows, it locks the charge port, and disables the windscreen wipers. Sanitary mode, walk away door locking, and parking sensors. Perfect. you know, that's exactly what we needed. So for the automatic car washes, I don't really use these that much, but I'm sure folks in the States probably use this more than we do these days. But if you've got an automatic car wash with the conveyor belts, it will shift you into neutral to prevent the parking brake from automatically applying. So again, you know, all very useful things when you're in the car wash mode. If you exceed 10 miles an hour, so as you leave, it will automatically take car wash mode off, so that again, you don't have to press anything, it will do it itself. So that is good. Okay, so we go back to the software and release notes. Okay, so mirror auto dimmings. Oh, okay, so you can turn them off. So the auto tilt, the auto fold, and the auto mirror, you can adjust them between the left and the right. So again, very useful if you want to override some of those features. So let's go to the dash cam. So I'm not sure I can really show you this, but the dash cam will automatically save clips whenever your car detects an occurrence of a safety event. So that's going to be fantastic. So we can opt into this. So we'll go to controls and the safety features. So we'll go controls, we'll go to safety features, and we will select auto. Yes, please. So it will save up to 10 minutes. Thank you very much. Okay, and we'll come out of this again. Okay, range features, I just showed you that already. Brings up the main charging display as well when you do that. Not sure if I like that bit though. I would have preferred if it just let me toggle without doing anything else. But anyway, we'll get used to that. Remain connected to Wi-Fi. So we'll go to Wi-Fi settings. And we'll go to this Wi-Fi and remain connected in drive. We will select that option. So now guys, I'm going to put it into D. And there you go, it stayed in Wi-Fi mode. If I start moving, yeah, it's keeping me in Wi-Fi. So I suppose it'll keep me in as long as it's got range. Actually, that's quite a useful feature. I don't mind that. That's quite good if it's gonna keep me connected. As you remember, I've got the extender outside, so I have a lot of Wi-Fi coverage within my drive area. So that is very useful. And then the language support. So there you go, this concludes it. Obviously I can't speak any of these languages, so I am not going to switch my language over and then try and work out how to get back. Okay guys, a bit of a disappointment with all of these fantastic features. It looks like we haven't got the Disney Plus. It's not showing up in the notes. It is not within the settings. So my research showed we would get it. So this might be a localized regional thing. Maybe the US have it in this update and we don't. Maybe we need to have an incremental point release to get that on here. So we might have a delay in the UK. So I'm sorry guys, a bit of a disappointment. Your entertainment is going to be the same here in the UK for now. So the girls are going to be a little bit disappointed. But there you have it. That's the update. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the update and just learning about what those key features are. And I hope you liked us transitioning and showing you the trip that we went to up in the Midlands, and we had a great time going to that wedding. It was great fun. The journey up there was great. It was a bit stressful. There was a lot of traffic getting up there, and we stayed overnight. The wedding reception was absolutely fantastic, so I hope you guys enjoyed that experience with us. And you know, we did some local things there. We did some walks and some local things while we were out there, and we met a fantastic guy who you know, is a newbie to Tesla. So he was trying to learn a little bit more about the charging. He'd never done it before. He was trying to understand how he could switch between a corporate card and a personal card for the Tesla superchargers. But it was great talking to him. And guys, I will leave you his details in the description. He has a fantastic company for leasing that he was telling me about, so I will include that link. So guys, there you have it. That's a wrap for today's video, and I will catch you next time.
something?
You can never fit a ball, she's going to go down.
Okay, Daddy, say something.
You don't have to stop it, it'll keep it filming.